How's it going, everyone? We have some exciting PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game updates for a lot of you guys. Final Fantasy 16 is your most anticipated game for the rest of the year, the entire year, whatever the case may be. And we have a bunch of new updates as Square Enix has updated the official website for FF16 with new videos showcasing the game's titanic clashes, story focus mode, abilities, buddy and party, and more. We'll talk about that. A platformer that I have very much been looking forward to, Convergence, a League of Legends story. Yes, I know it's League of Legends. Much like Ruined King, much like the Mage Seeker, this is a game that you can enjoy even as a non-League of Legends fan, and more so than those games, I think this game is such a stylish platformer that a lot of people are going to be into. We'll talk that, and also Dredge, one of the more surprising releases of 2023, has gotten some free content updates detailed. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, yes, Final Fantasy 16 has gotten a plethora of new updates and gameplay videos that have dropped, and, you know, it's stuff that we pretty much knew about. They go over titanic clashes, rival dominance, come head-to-head, epic battles between their icons ensue, iconic action, Clive utilizes the power of multiple icons in breakneck battle, story focus mode. Obviously, there will be a plethora of accessibility options, which I've been liking seeing this. Honestly, there's been a lot of games that now you can tailor the experience exactly how you want to, and I saw some people like bugging out over a Jedi Survivor having some accessibility options. Like, guys, you don't have to turn anything on, you don't have to turn anything off. There are options to make the game accessible to a larger array of people. I don't see what's wrong with including this. I get the idea of, you know, for a Souls game not having an easy mode or whatnot, but man, I think some of these accessibility options will just allow more people to enjoy the game. Even if they were already going to enjoy it, it can enhance their experience even more. What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that, so nice to see FF16 gonna be another game utilizing that. Abilities, that got a video from Strength to Strength, expand and enhance Clive's abilities, to suit your fighting style. A plethora of powerful swordplay techniques and iconic abilities lie within Clive's remit, and it's up to you to decide which ones you wish to learn or upgrade. If you're having trouble choosing, upgrades can be unlocked automatically as well. And a hero's best friend, the trusty Torgal, takes to the field. Clive's faithful hound is never far from his side, and when enemies approach, he does not quail. Not only can he attack enemies, but he can also mend Clive's wounds, and if Clive times his orders right, the two can prove a devastating duo. I think that's going to be an element of the game that a lot of people will get into, and obviously a party component as well. The more the merrier, because sometimes fighting fate is more than a one-man job. At certain points in his adventure, Clive will be joined by certain stalwart allies who will fight alongside him. The composition of his party changing the story develops. Unlike Torgal, these party members do not take orders from the player, but fight as they see fit. So, a lot of new updates of FF16. Remember that this game has gone fully gold, but I'm sure they are still working on updates and things of that nature. The game is scheduled for a release June 22nd. Very much looking forward to this. Not a big fan of these exclusivity agreements that Sony's getting from third party, but what can you do? That seems to be the future of, you know, what gaming is going to be as far as acquisitions, exclusivity agreements, etc., etc. I don't know how that Bethesda acquisition's going for Microsoft, as Redfall didn't turn out all too well, but we'll see how FF16 turns out. Again, exclusively for PS5 on June 22nd. Next up, Convergence, a League of Legends story. We finally got a release date for this one, and boy oh boy, 3 weeks away. It'll be coming May 23rd, coming right off the heels of Mage Seeker. We're following that right up with Convergence, a League of Legends story, a game that I think a lot of people are going to be into. Just when you look at this game from a stylistic platforming game standpoint, it looks like a fantastic platformer, and this one stars Echo, the time-shifting champion from League of Legends. In Convergence, a League of Legends story, players will explore the spectacular world of Zaun as Echo, a young inventor with an ingenious device to manipulate time. Follow the journey of Echo, a fan-favorite League of Legends champion, as he discovers that the power to change time comes with many consequences. Developed by Double Stallion Games, Convergence is a 2D action platformer with an incredible art style that focuses on tight, dynamic combat and unique exploration opportunities supported by Echo's ability to travel in time and space. There is also a lengthy PlayStation blog post coming from the creative director at Double Stallion Games, noting from the start, our goal with Convergence was to showcase Zaun not only as a dark, polluted metropolis it's usually portrayed as, but rather as a vivid, lively city teeming with colors, characters, and wonders waiting to be discovered. By seeing Zaun through Echo's eyes, we aim to reflect his own perspective on his home, a city of progress and a playground for adventure. In order to make Zaun feel like a bustling city, we prioritized having multiple layers of parallaxing assets in our 2D game. This allowed us to create depth and make movements feel immersive. Additionally, we made it a priority to keep the world feeling lively by having constant on-screen movement, whether it's steam, dripping water, flickering lights, or little critters scurrying about. Through our 2D environmental storytelling, we've aimed to stay true to the League of Legends world while presenting a fresh, vibrant take on the city of Zaun. We're incredibly proud of Convergence and can't wait for players to experience it firsthand. Convergence, a League of Legends story, is scheduled to be released on May 23rd, just 3 weeks away. I know a lot of you guys probably don't have a ton of interest in it. You probably see it as, hey, I'm not a fan of League of Legends. League of Legends, obviously a PC-only MOBA with, with what many consider to be one of the most toxic communities in gaming, but the lore in League is actually pretty fascinating, and the Netflix series was super well received. Ruined King was really well received. Mage Seeker was well received. Hopefully Convergence continues that momentum with a quality action platforming release come May 23rd. I think just from a presentation standpoint, it looks great on a lot of people, non-League fans included. We'll get into it. Available on PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Again, May 23rd. Lastly, I do want to note that Dredge, one of the more surprising games of 2023 from a reception standpoint, publisher Team 17 and developer Blacksalt Games have detailed the post-launch updates and downloadable content coming to the game. Free updates include map markers. One of the features requested by so many of you is extended functionality for the in-game map, and we're excited to introduce this with our first free update in May. The addition of map markers will allow you to select from different colored icons representing everything from dangers, shipwrecks, mysteries, and more, enabling more effective navigation between locations than before. Additionally, this update will include some fixes and balance changes. You've got a photo mode and wildlife. The second update, 2 new modes, will introduce very different ways to experience Dredge. The first is a passive mode, which caters towards players who prefer a less intense experience. Monsters that usually attack fishing boats will no longer be aggressive, allowing players to focus on fishing and enjoying the serene surroundings. This update's second mode is another requested feature, the photo mode, but rather than just add the ability with a simple menu option, we're taking a different approach. When it launches, our photo mode will see the addition of a new in-game character who will help players unlock their camera ability and share clues on where to find some of the local marine wildlife as subjects of your photography, some of which will be brand new in this update. The mode will be hooked into the PlayStation screenshot ability, so you can share your captures, whether that be majestic whales or nightmarish abominations from the deep. And then you've also got boat paint. Our third free update will introduce boat customization such as paint schemes and flags. As you explore the coastlines and bayous of Dredge, you'll unlock new boat paint schemes and flags. To make your fishing vessel really stand out, we'll have more information on both updates 2 and 3 later in the year. Update 2 is scheduled for quarter 2, update 1 quarter 2, and then update 3 quarter 3. And then lastly, there will be an untitled downloadable content that will be paid. We're developing a paid and entirely optional downloadable content featuring the mysterious Iron Haven Corporation. They're looking to establish an innovative drilling operation in the area to revitalize the towns and population, but their ultimate goal is unknown as you gather materials to construct new buildings and biomatter to fuel the rig, meet new characters, craft new equipment, and catch new fish. You may uncover the truth behind their potentially nefarious operations. Dredge is available right now for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. And again, the reception has been incredibly strong for this one. I believe it's in the 80s on Metacritic. Overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam with 96% positive reviews across 9,100 reviews. Maybe wait for a discount. It is at $24.99, but available now and more free updates will be coming. And that'll do it for me. Again, Final Fantasy 16. Quickly approaching the release date of that. That'll be coming June 22nd. Convergence, a League of Legends story, will be dropping May 23rd. Even if you're not a League fan, that looks like a great platformer. And Dredge will be getting some free post-launch content updates. The game's already out, $24.99, but new content will be rolling out, and paid downloadable content will be coming at the end of the year. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.